Hello, welcome in. This is Cleo. I hope you're all doing really well. And now, if you're new here, I operate as a divine operator and I channel through tarot messages to help people on their spiritual pathway as best I can. To my returning viewers, I hope you're doing really well. To my initiates, to my cherubima, I hope you're creating beautifully. Now, I've had a message that someone has prepared their pathway to stardom beautifully. So we're going to look into that, and I want to also say thank you for the donations, subscriptions, and all the beautiful support you send my way. Also, guys, I live this stuff. All right, I'm so hermetic. So to anyone who has mentioned me either on their YouTube station or wherever, apologies for my lack of response. I literally only discovered the mention page today. I'm like a little maiden mother crone rolled into one, so you've got to treat me like your grandma when it comes to technology, okay guys? So many blessings to you for including me in all those mentions. I love you guys. Okay, so let me sync up with my guides. Archangel Michael, thank you for blessing and protecting this reading. What do we need to know about this pathway to stardom? Because I'm getting that someone's prepared this pathway by believing in their higher self so hard that really what you've been doing is you've been bricking your higher self into your reality day by day, moment by moment. I'm getting that you've had a really, really good dual level of alchemy where, yeah, you've been dreaming, yeah, you've been wishing on a star, but you've also been doing the practical steps to get yourself into this positioning. It's one thing going for our dreams and thinking it's all going to be like one big montage, but when it comes to the everyday grind, we've got to be able to do that stuff that feels kind of boring. It feels kind of like, oh, what, this again? But we've got to do it if we've got that vision. And I'm getting that you have had that vision. You've been making your way forward beautifully, balancing things out, being responsible, but also holding on to that dream. So we're going to see what comes out. Let's have a look. Show me. Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is getting your heart's desire and also wearing the crown. And I'm getting that emotions are your guide here, wanting to feel really fulfilled. There's that star card, you taking that position that you created for yourself, baking yourself up a nice little reality. And I'm getting that you've kind of like had an upgrade where you can't necessarily take people with you on this new trip. Now, there's something about you making amends with people. And what I'm getting is that you've got to be careful who you make amends with. Now you're in this glowing energy, because when you're radiating out source energy, people feel it. So people who may have not been on your team before, they may try and claw their way back in, or you could just be feeling so good that you forgive somebody who you already know has sabotaged you before. So you can forgive these people and keep them at a distance and keep the peace in your heart, because where you're going, not everyone can access that timeline. And I feel like Spirit wants you to keep it really clean and make sure that you feel good. This is about making sure that the dream you're creating is beautiful, because I feel like you're coming into this sort of magical power where it's really essential that everything's lined up perfectly for you. So this is about keeping yourself feeling really good, keeping your heart tuned to a really satisfying setting. So I'm getting this energy of, it's not about whether you forgive people or not. It's about how are they gonna taint your dream? What world do they bring with them into your dream? Because people have all of these hidden energies that they bring with them. They've got the internal world that they bring. So Spirit wants you to be careful about the energies you allow in. 10 of Swords, did you see that? Flipping out, okay? So when you've already been pricked, don't let yourself get pricked again, is what I'm getting here, okay? Beautiful. The plan is going beautifully. Let's have a look what else is coming out. 2 of Pentacles. So you've done a lot to get here. You've got a foundation of experimentation, rising up despite any pressure, finding ways to harmonize, dipping your toe into other things. You could have had loads of different jobs before you decided on this course of action, before you started to really get to know yourself. And this would show me that you are really good at experimenting and receiving feedback and making your moves from there. So I feel like you've done some really clever alchemy in your life when it comes to finding this direction. 8 of Pentacles energy here, and we do have this 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups. So I'm getting that, you know, there is this message for somebody that you could come across somebody who's really sugar-coated, someone who pulls out all the stops and makes the toast look nice and buttery, but they could cause you a little bit of problems further on down the road. There's something you're not seeing about this person, or something they're hiding, and there we go. We've got that 10 of Swords again. So this is about you being really careful where you invest this delicious golden energy. This is all about keeping your consciousness tuned to the right level, because consciousness creates the timeline, guys. So you've picked up momentum with something here. You've done the things in the physical you needed to do to bring your dreams to fruition. So now it's essential that you control that chariot and keep the energy flowing beautifully is what I'm getting here. Let's have a look. Show me this 2 of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this? Yeah, there could be people kind of wanting your attention via communication. So I'm getting this energy of lots of people wanting your focus, lots of people wanting to share in what you've created, but this is about you flying forward smoothly on your destined pathway with this 8 of Wands. And we do have the 6 of Cups here, and in this case I'm getting that, yeah, people from the past could be returning, and Spirit saying with a new persona. So someone could have gone off, planned an upgrade, you know, when they go to the gym and they switch their image and they're a whole new version of themselves. Yeah, they're saying watch out for that, okay? Because, you know, it might not be the greatest thing for you to maybe get back in a relationship with somebody when you're just about to visit a new country and launch your project, for example. So there's a niche message for somebody. Show me this 8 of Pentacles, because something you're doing is going to bring you so much pleasure with this Queen of Cups. This is gorgeous. This is you really mixing your heart's elixir into your work. And I'm getting this tenacity with you, like you really have clung on to this dream in the most beautiful way. Nothing could stop you dreaming this. Nothing could stop you operating at your full power. And we've got this 3 of Wands here, which tells me you've got total focus on one pathway, and you're putting everything you've got into something in a really beautiful way. Ace of Swords. So this is you being clear on your direction, like we were just saying. And it's so good when you've cleared up all the other things in your life that aren't a priority, you know, people that weren't supportive, whatever. It's so nice when you've got all of that energy and momentum behind you and you're free to follow this pathway. Freedom's coming up here, this beautiful mental freedom, mental clarity, knowing who you are, but also knowing which direction you want to go into. Spirit's saying this is, magnetically speaking, very powerful stuff. And with 2 8s on the table, they're telling me that you are aligned with your immortal nature. And again, there's normally an infinity symbol on the 2 of Pentacles, but they're telling me, you know, you really got to know your immortal nature when you were dipping in and out of different things. And they're giving me the reference of hunting versus gathering. And I feel like you were gathering a lot of information down here in your life. Let's have a look. What else? 4 of Wands here, coming out alongside all of these beautiful cards, showing me that you are exactly where you need to be. This is about getting in where you fit in, but on a spiritual level. And we're moving really quickly from the 3 to the 4 of Swords, focusing our intent in a pure and beautiful way, dedicated, I'm getting, and then knowing that the universe has to bring us back what we've summoned. And so I feel like this is why you're feeling so comfortable right now, because there's something really cute about you feathering your own nest, I'm getting, with this Queen of Cups, really sort of using the realm in the way that we're supposed to alchemically use the realm, and that is deciding what we would prefer, but also believing in ourselves when our higher self comes to town, when we feel those moments of clarity on this planet and we feel so uplifted and we feel so joyful. You've really stuck to that energy here with the Star card, which is so monumentally powerful. Following that feeling you get in your soul is the most beautiful guidance. So let's have a look what's coming out for the Star. King of Wands here, spiritual King energy. So this would talk of you mastering your own connection to the divine, but also this is the energy of fire. This is the energy of innovation. This is the energy of you not needing anyone else on this planet to believe in you, but knowing that your self-knowing and your self-belief and being your number one supporter is all that it takes, okay? I do feel like there are going to be people noticing you though with this King of Wands, and I feel like it could be a massive, huge wave of appreciation, and particularly in the eyes. I feel like you're going to have people sending you a lot of appreciation through their eyes, and this could feel quite alchemically overwhelming if you're not used to being in this position. So there could be something new coming up where you're sort of emerging. We've got the moon energy here, so yeah, I feel like you're emerging from one state of being into another, and I feel like there is going to be this stark recognition of the difference. So perhaps you were building an empire from your bedroom and now you're taking something outdoors and you're launching something. There's something like that at play here with the Ace of Wands. Something that was kept secret is being brought out in full light, because we've got the Leo, Aries and Sagittarius energies here, balanced out by that Ace of Swords. So there's something that you're really clear on. And I feel like there could be a difference in social energies. I feel like you could be becoming more sociable in this next phase. They're saying, get ready to be in the spotlight, get ready to be noticed in whatever arena you're moving into. We've got the Ten of Cups here, right next to this Queen of Cups. And my, oh my, through her beautiful emotional understanding of what matters, she's held on to this beautiful Ten of Cups vision. So this is what I feel like is steering your ship, this beautiful heart-centered guidance. And you are someone who is truly aligned with universal law. And I'm getting this beautiful energy of maybe in your life you've had to rebel against things or people, come up against people who thought they knew better than you. Maybe people who told you how to live your life. But I'm getting this gorgeous energy here with this Queen of Cups of your truth and your essence just spilling out over your own life anytime anyone's tried to stop you. And that's what the universe loves to see, a beautiful clear heart with a beautiful vision for the future. And that's why I feel like you're so powerful, because you've got this beautiful vision, and I feel like you're very encompassing when it comes to other people's needs and wants. But I feel like with this vision in particular, you decided to really put yourself first and have faith in yourself that if you could create this vision, or if you could move forward in the right energies, that it would help other people. And there's something here about you being sure of yourself this time, being sure that this is who you are, this is where you're supposed to be, and this is the direction that you're meant to go in. We've got the Hermit, and it's kind of like wants to be next to this Moon card here, because I feel like you've done a lot of work. I feel like what people are going to see of your work is almost like the tip of the iceberg, because you've gone deep here and you've really gone through a lot of things alone. I'm getting you could have had quite an intense dark night of the soul with the Moon showing up next to the Hermit card. But I feel like what is so amazing about this is that you're the sort of person that you could go anywhere in your mind and in your spirituality, and your heart would always bring you back. So they're kind of giving me this energy of you exploring yourself, exploring the realm. And maybe even sometimes you thought you were lost, or maybe the mindset you ended up in certain scenarios made you feel like, wow, what was that? How am I ever going to get back to normal after this? But it's your heart that pulls you back, and that is so powerful. So I feel like you've got this upgraded way of coming off of the beaten path and then finding your way back into your beautiful cushy nest of a soul. It's almost like you've got a feathery soul, a beautiful way of feeling at home in yourself and radiating out that comfort. But I feel like you've been through some stuff here, but you've managed to hold on to the prize, and the prize is being able to still picture life the way we want it to be, because that's not so easy for some people. It sounds so simple, doesn't it, having a beautiful vision and knowing that it's achievable, but something as simple as that is the difference between getting our dreams coming into fruition, actually, you know, making them happen versus giving up on them. And I'm getting that you are a make it happen kind of person, especially with this Ace of Wands. I feel like you've got this ability to bounce back, to take the best and leave the rest. And I feel like now this is a big energy of you revealing yourself or something being revealed, a major step up, a major promotion, or major recognition for your area of expertise, for your work. You could be someone who's maybe visited what they would often call the underworld, because we've got the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. But this is what I was saying about this ability you have to go into storylines, to take information, and then to come out and make the best of it, to turn it into gold. And I feel like that's really important, because those of us that can put ourselves in situations where it could feel like we're suffering, it's the ones who've been through the hardest things that build up the most non-physical currency to spend. So if they can just get themselves back into a good mindset, which sounds so simple, the people who suffered the most have got the most backup from the universe. Essentially, we earn currency when we go through things and we build up energy. So I feel like you have used a beautiful build up of energy in all of the right ways here. Let's pull some animal cards and we'll see what's coming out. That Ten of Swords showing up again. There is a message to really claim this new start and really claim the new golden energy you're in. I feel like you've got this sympathetic nature where you could feel this urge to pull up other people onto your ship now that your ship is doing so well. But what I'm getting here is that these people would sink their own ship, and maybe they've sunk ships with you before. They're saying don't let someone on your boat now that it's a big gleaming golden boat and it's perfectly aligned to what you want. They're saying don't just let any old saboteur on your boat, because they can poke holes in your boat and they can sink the boat you've worked so hard to build. So that's what I'm getting, because you know there's nothing we want more than when we're uplifted than to uplift other people. But Spirit's saying be very careful who you lift up onto your pirate ship. They need to be a real solid ally. We've got Swan here, and this is what I'm getting with you, having prepared this new beautiful reality for yourself. And I do love the archetype of the ship, and we have ship references in our wands, particularly with the Three of Wands. It's all about launching that enterprise, and I just see you gliding so beautifully, and I feel like it is your heart that really clears things up for you. So there's this energy of keeping your heart clear, keeping everything feeling really beautiful for you, because the frequency we are on in our mind tweaks the dream, right? We've got the bat here and the shark. So I feel like there's this energy definitely for you to keep yourself flowing above any drama. And you know, when a shark shows you its teeth the first time, believe them that they are a shark, because there are secrets here, especially with the bear energy. Someone could have been sleeping on a secret, keeping something really well hidden. And I am getting these energies. Spirit's giving me this for an example. For someone out there, someone could be trying to wiggle their way into your life, making themselves look all charming and beautiful, but they're hiding bigger secrets. They could, for example, have a secret child somewhere, and you know, you might be wondering why they're being so nice, but I'm getting ulterior motives here. Someone could be hiding their motives from you, and your number one priority here is to glide like the swan, essentially. And they're saying don't feel guilty for enjoying the things that you've conjured up, because everyone has got the same conjuring power in this life. We've got the turtle here, we've got the lion and the swan for you. So this is you staying in your sovereignty. You know, they're giving me a bank reference with this turtle, and what they're saying is it's not so easy for a human being to just go to the bank and conjure up all the things you've conjured up. It takes many, many lifetimes. So I feel like what you're doing is you're pulling together all of these whimsical, etherical energies, these dreamlike energies from multiple lifetimes, and you're allowing them to shine through you now with the lion energy. It's taken a lot of lifetimes to get you into this sovereign energy where you can really walk the walk. I feel like you've been dreaming through multiple lifetimes to get yourself into this beautiful positioning. Yeah, I'm hearing the words home run. So this could be something you've been aiming for a very long time spiritually. Now, Spirit's saying there will always be people who evoke your sympathy, but the last thing they need is your sympathy. And, you know, they've also got the power to conjure. They've been living multiple lifetimes also, and they are where they need to be, but you are where you need to be. They're saying, enjoy this. Don't feel guilty because you've conjured something beautiful through your beautiful heart. We've got the oyster. Wow. And the cosmic egg here. So I do feel like you are showing the world something, revealing yourself or revealing something precious. And you've used this beautiful, unlimited, infinite power, magical, etherical power to do it. I feel like you know you can create anything you want. This is a position you've waited a long time to be able to enjoy. So they want you to glide on the ship you've created and let the others do what they need to do. If they need to skulk in the bottom of the ocean, that's up to them. But, you know, Spirit wants you to go in your direction and let them rest. Don't be lured into something you've already quit on, and enjoy this beautiful direction. This is confirmation for somebody that you've prepared the spot you're about to go into, and you deserve to enjoy it, my darling. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Lots of love. Mwah.